Hi, I'm Woodsy Owl, and I'm here to tell you about a dirty word, water pollution. Kids, it's up to us to keep our lakes and streams clean and beautiful. We've been polluting the water with all kinds of junk like paper, cans, and gooey gunk. It looks ugly, and it's killing our fish and ducks. Please don't throw junk in the water. Give a hoot. Don't pollute.
In the city or in the woods, help keep America looking good.
I gave a hoot and they still pollute. Air pollution contributes to roughly 1 out of 20 premature deaths in the United States. Petroleum is extracted by drilling a well down to the level where the petroleum is located. Water is pumped into the well, and since petroleum is lighter than water, it floats and is forced out of the well. An example of a petroleum extraction site. This graph illustrates the relationship between the millions of barrels discovered per year compared to the production of kilobarrels per day. The rate of production rises rapidly to a peak, and once that peak is reached, the rate of production falls just as rapidly. This is a picture of pure, flat-out, unrestrained capitalist resource exploitation, uncomplicated by the artifact limits or ecological considerations. It's what drill baby drill looks like if allowed to go to its logical conclusion.
The United States alone was responsible for the consumption of 6.89 billion barrels of petroleum last year. This means that in 2013, on average, we consumed 18.89 million barrels of petroleum-based resources per day. According to studies, America has used about 134 billion gallons of motor gasoline in 2012. This is an improvement over the record high of 142 billion gallons consumed in 2007. The amount of petroleum is decreasing and thus inhibiting and limiting our abilities to utilize it. Petroleum makes up 36% of the U.S.'s total energy consumption. Of that, 70% is used on transportation, making it the largest use of petroleum in the U.S. This means that transportation presents one of the, if not the largest, challenges in going green. 90% of the U.S.'s transportation is still petroleum-based, even though there has been a recent movement in finding alternative ways to power our vehicles. We must utilize the unlimited natural resources readily available to us to become a more viable species. The Earth has provided us with alternative energy strategies. We just need to listen and actively use them. These are the 5 most common renewable energy sources.
Biomass is biological material derived from living or recently living organisms such as plants and animals. It's organic matter that is renewable over time and can be used as a source of energy, such as heat or power, or it's used for its chemical components. Already, the sun's contribution to human energy needs is substantial. Solar's share of the total energy market remains rather small, well below 1% of the total energy consumption, compared with roughly 85% from oil, natural gas, and coal. The third most common renewable energy source is water. It takes only a small amount of flow, as little as 2 gallons per minute, or a drop as low as 2 feet, to generate electricity with microhydro. Hydro produces a continuous supply of electrical energy in comparison to other small-scale renewable technologies.
Wind energy costs approximately $1 million per megawatt to install, whereas 1 megawatt of wind energy is enough to light up 250 to 300 households. The last most common renewable energy resource is geothermal potential. It is the thermal energy contained in the rock and fluid in the Earth's crust. Geothermal energy involves using the heat and the water directly for such things as heating of buildings, industrial processes, greenhouses, aquacultures, and resorts. These graphs illustrate the exponential decrease in cost for the 5 largest renewable resources. In conclusion, the renewable energy solutions that we just covered will allow future generations to create a more viable habitat for life.
When nature has work to be done, she creates a genius to do it. Ralph Waldo Emerson.